this is what Willard said yesterday on the show, and I want to see if the roasters agree with this. And here it is right now.
Okay, let me help everyone with this. My mindset doesn't matter. I'm not playing tomorrow night. I'm not going to play. I'm going to watch the Warriors. I'm going to root for the Warriors because I don't know any other way to do this. But if you're asking me what is the Warriors' path of least resistance, it is absolutely for them to not have to face the Lakers in the play-in tournament. That's not fear. That's Vegas odds. That's history. And it's matchups. This whole idea that fans do, if you can't win that game, then you can't win this game over here. Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Right.
Your matchup against the Lakers has got nothing to do with your matchup against any other team. So I look at this right now, and I'm ready for all the Sacramento smoke. You're still adorable, and the Warriors can still beat you. And you're all injured.
Somewhere D-Lo and Casey are listening to us like, oh, y'all won't smoke with us? Okay, bring it. Although Kyle Draper, I did see him over the weekend, and he may be telling Sacramento something else, but he don't want the Warriors smoke. But you guys agree, Willard. Guys, Dub Nation, you guys scared of the Lakers? 888-957-9570. It's a big game tonight.
The Lakers.
Now, if the Warriors do lose the game, and hopefully they lose the game by trying and not punting, and I don't think Steve Kerr and company, they're trying to get a rhythm. They're trying to get their form right in case they do go on the big run here. They want to get right. Rotation's set. Wiggins is back today. GP2 will be playing as well. He's probable, but he should be ready to roll. Everybody else is healthy. Kuminga just came back. Anybody nervous about the LA Lakers? Like, now, I'll grant Willard this. If the Warriors do lose this game, okay, the last 3 games, yeah, I'm punting on them. You're not going anywhere outside of the 9-10 bracket. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to move up to 7-8. So, yeah, sure, I will love to give these guys a week of rest to get ready for, you're going to have 2 elimination games if you want to get to the first round of the playoffs if you do lose today. Basically, that's signed, sealed, and delivered. But if you win today, you're rooting against Sac, you're rooting against the Pels, you're rooting against the Lakers. You got a shot to get back into the 7-8 bracket. So, no, I'm not punting the game. 888-957-9570. Do you want to punt the game?
No, I don't want to punt the game, but they also need to work out their form and their rotations for these playing games.
Exactly.
Like, that's another element. They have not been healthy long enough this year, and the last time that we saw this team at full strength was what, for like 5 seconds? Mm-hmm. And then Draymond got thrown out of that game?
No, well, they were healthy for the Milwaukee game. They had a full squad.
1 game.
Yeah. And then the next game, Steph Curry twisted his right ankle.
But think of where we were. Kuminga was in the starting lineup at that point. I don't think Clay was at that point in time.
No, I don't think so.
We reverted back where Clay is in the starting lineup, and now Kuminga's going to come off the bench. So, they do have some things that they need to iron out. So, yeah, you got to get some wins in here because, Bonte, if they end up losing in the playing game, we're going to look back at these games leading up to it and say, well, they had no rhythm going in. They had no form. They didn't know exactly what they were going to go with. And we're going to critique and nitpick every single lineup decision, whether it's the starting lineup, the closing lineup, or any of the rotations. Now, we do that anyway, but we will do that even more so because they've got a buffer of games here leading into those where they've got to get right. I want them to get in form.
Yeah, they need to get right. You need to get right. I'm not putting on any game. By the way, what's more egregious? Myself never watches or not recalling Star Wars, or these 3 guys that I work with never watching Hardball.
It's you not watching Star Wars.
No, I've seen a lot of people disappointed about.
Well, I'm disappointed in myself. Where can I stream Hardball?
Anywhere, I'm sure.
I'm gonna look it up.
I mean, you probably watch it on YouTube. Was it? I watched it. I actually watched this in theaters. I watch Hardball in theaters.
It's free. It's on Pluto TV, Amazon Prime Video. It's free.
Hey, you should
Amazon Prime. I'm gonna watch it today.
Shasky, you would love it. You would love it. You would love it.
After me and LJ get out of the dugout from our 4:30 game, I'll make sure that we sit down and watch it before bedtime.
There's no guarantee I'm ever watching Star Wars ever again. Did you see the guy who tweeted at us last night? He was so angry at me.
No.
He tweeted at us and you replied to him, and I think I replied to him, and I said, "May the force be with you."
Oh.
He goes, I guess there's a new release, right, coming up with Star Wars,
yes.
And he goes, just because Bonte knows nothing about it, and he goes, but I think he added something.
Was that where I said something like, "Hey, back off, Monte"?
Yeah. But I just said, "May the force be with you."
That was a great reply.
He never just shook
Do you
him
even
up.
know what that means?
Yeah, it's a Star Wars thing. May the force be with you. Wasn't that Darth Vader or Luke Skywalker? I don't know.
Darth Vader, may the force be with you.
Yeah, I don't know.
I love you so much.
Oh wow,
Michael B. Jordan's in Hardball. I didn't know that.
I'm telling you.
How old is he in that?
Well, it's 23 years ago. How old is he now? Like in his late 30s, so probably young.
Is he that old?
I said it's more disappointed that you guys haven't watched Hardball since we're a sports talk radio station.
Is LeBron? He's going to play tonight, right? He's been ill the last couple of days.
No. He played Saturday, had a monster game against Cleveland, and I think what the Lakers did, they noticed that Steph Curry was out Sunday, and they said, "Oh, let's just give LeBron a day off too and get him ready for Tuesday night." And so he had quote unquote flu-like symptoms.
Okay,
But if they won Sunday, I don't know. I don't buy that because if they won Sunday, tonight wouldn't have mattered. So, like, wouldn't you want to just go all in against the T-Wolves?
Well, the Lakers are probably feeling like, look, we're going to make a run regardless. They are rolling right now.
Who's going to do the Curly and Moe little, eye gouge on Anthony Davis?
It was TJD last time, so maybe I'll double down.
So how about this? Something needs to happen against AD because this season against the Golden State Warriors, Anthony Davis is 21 of 30. He shot 70% against the Golden State Warriors in the paint. 70% in the paint.
In the paint.
In the paint. 70%. Outside of the paint, 4 of 19, 21% from the floor.
So pack the paint.
Pack the paint against AD. Get him out the paint.
So do you go TJD to start then against him? I feel like they're going to.
Yeah, Steve Kerr said he's sticking with the lineup.
Yeah.
TJD, Draymond Green. You go Andrew Wiggins, Andrew Wiggins does a fine job against LeBron. He brings it against LeBron, and then you go Steph and Clay.
I like that.
So you got D'Angelo Russell, and you got Austin Reeves. And you just go at D'Angelo Russell. Play him off the floor.
D'Angelo's been decent against the Warriors.
He's been good, but you can still play him off the floor. But now they're getting healthy. They're getting healthy. The Lakers are, that is. So they are a tough team. I'm not going to lie. This is a tough matchup for the Golden State Warriors.
You want this one bad.
Yeah, I want to see. Just the Warriors need to get into form. And they get going here. Beat a good team. I know they've won a lot of games here. They've won 7 of 8, but the naysayers will say, well, you beat Charlotte. You beat San Antonio. You beat shorthanded Miami. You beat the Utah Jazz. A lot of people would nitpick at this winning streak.
I think that's fair. And quite frankly, I think the record against teams over 500 hasn't been good all year, and that's a number that everybody points to. And so this would be a quality win against an opponent that still has stuff to play for. So I think this is a good one. But more than anything, I just want to see this team put a dent into Anthony Davis laying off and being able to play help defense, because that was the big component of last year's series that rolled over again into this year, is that he's not guarding Draymond Green. He backs off of him, and then that enables him to just be a shot blocker and a guy who can help. And so offensively, I want to see the Warriors find a way to pull Anthony Davis out of that key and put him into action. Put him into the action and make him guard going downhill. It's one of the things that I don't know how they do it. I don't know if they do an exclusive, Draymond and Steph pick and roll.
This is where Draymond has to be aggressive. And shades of Draymond Green. By the way, he had a tweet yesterday that had Twitter buzzing because UConn did win the national championship over Purdue and Zach Edey. Zach Edey's pro prospects. Look, pick and roll. He's going to get cooked all day long. He's playing drop dead coverage. You know what I mean? Drop dead.
He's Sean Bradley.
Yeah, you're going to drop dead and get cooked all day long. Anyway, Friday night in the fourth quarter, shades of Draymond Green not being aggressive. He's got to take the open shots. It's not like his shot has been bad. Like I advocated for, me, shots. We talk all the time. Draymond, you got to shoot the open shot. When he's more aggressive, think about Game 6 against Memphis. He took 14 field goal attempts. Think about Game 6 against Boston. He hit one of the biggest jumpers of that game when Boston was rallying. He hit a big-time mid-range jumper over Time Lord, Robert Williams. When he's aggressive offensively, the Warriors are just a different team.
Well, but this is where, I look back at the series where they had success last year, and yes, it wore Steph down, but him having the ball as the primary ball handler, and then you are now running a high pick and roll, forces Anthony Davis up.
Exactly.
And I think that they have to go, they have to abort a lot of the basic motion offense that they use throughout the year, and they need to go to the high pick and roll.
I like the high pick and roll, but if you don't have Draymond as a screener and it's TJD, where they're gonna blitz Steph, and they're gonna make TJD do something with it at the top of the key.
Well,
but Draymond's gonna have the ball in his hands. That's the thing. He will have the ball in his hands.
Steph also needs to secure the ball. He's been a little careless.
Last year against Sacramento, Game 5, first round, Draymond Green scored 21. Because Sacramento's like, you're going to have to beat us.
Yeah.
And Draymond's more than capable of doing that. He is. 12, 10, something. But he's got to hit the open shots, because there's a lot of times Friday night, you watch the fourth quarter against Dallas, he has a great shot. A coach cannot diagram a player to be that wide open. But he waits at the top of the key, and you're waiting for Steph Curry to come off curls. And Dallas, who does, I don't know why more teams don't replicate the game plan Dallas Mavericks always employ against Steph Curry under Jason Kidd, but they really limit the three-point attempts with Steph Curry. If you look at the game logs, there's a couple times they run him off that three-point line and make him shoot twos. And so when you go from great wide-open looks, and then you're waiting for Steph or Clay to come off curls, and then they're doubled and they're getting the ball late in the shot clock, forcing up bad shots, that's a terrible possession. At least drive it in, maybe hit the floaters, shoot the floaters, something. But Draymond tonight, while you watch this game, the Lakers will sag off of Draymond Green when he has the ball in his hands at the top of the key. He's got to be aggressive tonight.
Is this a CP3 type of a game? Does this match up well for him?
I mean, he plays well. I'm just looking at the starters right now and what they're going to do, because Draymond's going to be on the court a lot. He's going to be on the court a lot.
Well, I do believe that the reserves have done a great job, increasing leads, stabilizing leads. They've actually cut into big deficits where the starters have been getting cooked, and then in comes the reserve. So I think CP3 is very important for this team.
No, he's definitely important. And CP3 is going to do what CP3 does. Hit the midi, get the team in the right set, and he'll be fine. I don't really worry about CP3. He's played very, very well. Hardball, by the way. Hardball.
Throw me the ball and watch what I do with it.
What is this?
Little Zane. Little Wayne. This was the song for this soundtrack. It was the song. Strike 3. I swear to God, it was unbelievable.
You are lit up like a Christmas tree. Hey, Bow Wow had hits.
Bow Wow, come on.
Lil Wayne is on this song.
Lil Wayne is on the song. Ripped it.
Young Moolah, baby.
There was a rumor about Bow Wow and the limo driver that was going around forever.
What rumor?
I'm not going to bring it.
Why would you bring that up?